It's been a while since I've just. You know what? Shut up, Winx Club. Seriously, I'll mute you. It's been a while since I just sat down and talked. How long has it been since I've just let it all out? I'm not sure. It's been a while. I can't let it all out for more than 15 minutes, though, because for some reason I'm not going to talk about YouTube because I'll end up talking the whole time about it. Let's just say that something happened lately that would not have happened 2 years ago. Let's leave it at that. So my account's limited and I can only talk for 15 minutes, but that's enough time, I think, to vent myself in one old take like I used to do. Let's see. The things that I need to vent. See, the reason why I stopped making videos for a long time, especially ones like this, is because there was a time where I was not really interested in other things. I was very much into myself, um, and I was fine with that. You know, there was nothing really wrong with how I was living or anything like that. I thought it was great. And then I moved back out here, and I'm like, I'm back out in British Columbia. I'm still out here, by the way. I'm probably never going to leave. And something doesn't feel right. I don't know if it's my living situation or if it's, my own personal, I guess, well-being. But there's a few things wrong with me right now. I'm going to talk about my health, first of all. When I first got out here, I dropped a lot of weight, and then I gained it all back in the last 3 months. So basically, I haven't moved at all. I'm pretty much stuck at this for as long as I lack effort. Another thing that's wrong with my health is there is a little tiny lump of sorts. I'll call it a lump. That's what I like to say. I like to say lump. There's a lump of sorts in underneath the skin of my dick, my penis, on the right side, kind of on the back of it. There's a little lump there, and it hurts when I grab it to jack it off. But it's not like a hurting kind of like ow that fucking kills kind of pain. It's more just like well, that's uncomfortable. I don't want to grab that right now. So that's put a stop to a lot of my unhealthy long sessions of masturbation. Another thing wrong with my health is this isn't really a health related thing at all, but my facial hair. I recently learned that I actually look better with facial hair than I do without facial hair. And I cut it all off. And I'm like, wow, I don't look good like this. I don't like that at all. So I'm going to keep at least like a goatee kind of thing going on just because I don't think I look good without facial hair. Isn't this just the most exciting shit you've ever heard? See, another reason why I don't make videos anymore is because I think this is boring. I think I'm boring you. I think I've bored everybody. I think everybody who's ever looked at me and watched a video of mine is bored at this very second watching it. I know it's background noise for people who play World of Warcraft, but I myself don't associate with World of Warcraft anymore, although it is still probably one of my favorite topics of discussion ever, because at one point or another, World of Warcraft did hold my interest as being the greatest game ever made. And to this day, that still kind of lingers around when I compare games to other games. I always somehow compare things to World of Warcraft, because at one point or another, that was my favorite game of all time. And if they kept it like that, I'm pretty sure I would have been over it as well, but it would have lasted longer. The feeling of just best game ever made would have lasted a lot longer. But they fucked it up. So, hey. There's a lot of stuff I want to talk about, but really I don't see a purpose to. That's a complete 360 and walk away. Just spin around once and then walk away. That's a complete 180, there we go, of what my thought process was like 3 years ago, where I thought I had a thought. Hey, I have a thought. It's original. I have a thought that's an idea. I'm going to talk about this in the most eloquent way that I possibly can, and then upload it and hope that people like it. And for the most part, I was satisfied with, the result of that. And then I just stopped doing that. And I don't know why. Mostly because I don't really get thoughts anymore. That might be a problem that I myself personally have to sort out, but I don't really get cool thoughts anymore. I don't get dreams. I don't get thoughts. Basically, I just wake up, play StarCraft, jack off, draw phrase, and go to bed. That's pretty much my life at this point. It's been like that for the last 3 months, and that's like really bad. That's a really bad life, and that's like been a real thorn in my side, I suppose. And by thorn in my side, I mean like that's been like a fucking broken knee to me. Like I can't. I hate myself, you know? Like, I don't know if I made this one video that was like 30 minutes long, something like that. I mean, it's basically just me bitching. Tried to upload it, couldn't upload it. But one of the things that I said in there was like, the transition from 19 to 20 didn't feel any different to me at all than, any other teen transition, age-wise. 19 to 20 was fine. I was fine being 20 years old. 20 was a good age for me. I liked being 20. Nothing at all happened for me at all. Not even a little bit. Anything happened when I was 20. However, the transition from 20 to 21, for some reason, that has been the killer for me. I do hate myself now. And that's not something that I thought I would ever say. Just, an age makes me hate myself. No, the age is fine. I'm fine being 21. People get old. It's an aging thing. People they have to get older. People don't have to sit around and do nothing, By 21, isn't that usually the age where people have their shit together, or at least try something, at least attempt to have their shit together? And then there's me, a guy who has literally not left his room at all for any reason, essentially, in the last 5 years, because his video games are in his room and that's all he does. Isn't that the saddest thing you've ever heard? I know there's a lot of people like that, actually. I've come to the conclusion that I'm one of many in that regard. But I actively hate myself for it. I don't hate myself enough to stop it. I don't hate myself enough to finally dedicate myself to something, or try something, or work up motivation to try something. Not at all. I just wallow in my own shit, basically. I sit around and think about it all the time. That's on my mind all the time. Hey, Justin, you're a complete waste of life. And I'm like, yeah, I know I'm a complete waste of life. What am I going to do about it? Oh, I don't know. Play StarCraft? Nope. Ladder anxiety. Can't play StarCraft. What are you going to do? Draw? No, you suck at drawing. You can't do that. What else are you going to do? I don't know. Probably jack off. No, you can't jack off. You have a lump in your dick. You can't jack off anymore either. What are you going to do? Oh, I don't know. Watch sports highlights for the 30th time today. That sounds like a good plan. Yeah, let's watch some sports highlights for 30 times today. That's a great plan for your day. Fuck getting a job. Fuck doing things with your life. Fuck meeting people. Fuck talking to people. Let's just sit on your bed that's not your bed, that's hand-me-down from your sister from like 5-7 years ago, and watch a fucking sports highlight of sports you don't care about. So basically this whole video is just like me bitching. That's essentially what it is. I just bitch. Oh no, I dropped my headset. Aren't I good? It's actually weird to look back and think, man, I had a future. Like, this channel could have grown, and instead, I decided to let it die. Because I myself am dead inside. That's depressing. I'm depressing. Hear my voice right now? That's the voice of a guy who's been up for 20 hours and is not even tired yet. You know why? Because he hasn't exerted any energy to do anything at all in those 20 hours. Why was he up for 20 hours? Because he has to. Because people have to be awake. I didn't realize I've been talking for so long. I'm gonna cut stuff and stop it right here. Because I can't make long videos anymore, even though I really wanted to. I'm gay.